Welcome back to the channel. We are Karen and Ken and we like touring in our little red camper. This is going to be our last episode from the glorious Isle of Wight. We're going to check out the chain link ferry, take a walk around Cowes and Sandown, and then we're going to go to the crab shed for a unique lunch. We'll finish up with a look around the Botanic Gardens before wild camping in Cowes, ready for our return on the ferry the following day. Chain ferry.
Floating bridge.
Tide's low, isn't it? We're moving.
Are we?
Well, you just said we're moving. We're not moving, are we?
We're not actually.
That was a false blooming call. That's probably the shortest ferry crossing we've been on, I think, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's nasty old.
Nasty. Don't want to ground your van.
The first floating bridge between East Cowes and Cowes was established in 1859. And it's been run by the Isle of Wight Council since 1901. Right, we're going to have a little walk around the town of Cowes now, see what there is to see. Lego figures, what's your favourite?
Harry Potter one with the giant baguette. What that is? Is that R2-D2?
R2-D2, yeah. We're so out of date that we don't recognise anybody, Barney. These are a bit out of our price range, Bunny. $595,000 for that flat. Anything we've missed? Cheap day to Portsmouth, adult £10. Going to make our way back now so that we coincide with the curry house opening, eh, Bunny? That place is seen better days, isn't it? Going to be something like that in a year's time or so, I would imagine. Well, we had a curry in the town, but later I was kicking myself that we'd not gone back to the Masala Bay in Ventnor. How much steam came out of that? Must have cooled down. Good old magnets. We'd be lost without magnets. We got a video all about magnets. This little magnet that we used to trap the bin, it's never let us down, has it? It's never fallen over. As I sit here copying my video clips, there's a little pigeon going backwards and forwards to its nest. And he always has the same routine. He leaves where the nest is, flies to a post, and he goes and gets a stick and then comes back to that post, checks the coast is clear, and then goes back to his nest. I suppose he's trying to avoid anybody seeing where he's building his nest.
Yeah, and predators, bigger birds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of big crows around, aren't there? I haven't done much sweeping out this trip.
No, it's been quite clean, hasn't it?
Quite clean.
Just went past a speed trap back there. It was a van on the side of a road tucked away so that it was hidden in the shadows. I didn't see it till the last minute. And I'm pretty sure I was only doing 30. Sandown Pier.
Go around to the left and see if we can find somewhere to park.
Okay, down to the pier. The Ocean Hotel has seen better days, hasn't it, Bunny?
Oh gosh, yes.
That's a shame.
What a shame.
A mess.
Look at all the windows.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
if you don't repair a
Blimey.
broken window, then all the rest will be smashed.
Yeah.
That's been proved many times. It's the same with graffiti. If you don't remove it, it will be full of graffiti. Parking here is really tight. Just make sure you can get through. Yeah, no problem. I can pick up the gaps between the floor.
Don't look through the holes. You can see the sea.
So you can walk all the way along there.
Yeah.
And that's the lift where we were
At Shanklin.
ages ago, it seems like. Now when we get the new van, I'm going to be getting a fishing rod. Because I want to catch a mackerel and I want to cook it fresh on the beach.
This is a bit more scary, walking on these see-through steps.
Yeah. Nice little memorial here to a man called Dave, who apparently ran the cafe on the pier. Don't look so sad, monkey. Someone's going to win you. She's off. Came out the loos, turned the wrong way, and now she's off and I'm trying to catch her up like a greyhound. Well, we fancy some lunch now, so we're off to Steep Hill Bay. If you come into the Crab Shack, we thought you could drive down there, but it's an incredibly narrow road and the parking is for residents only, so you have to come out there. And 200 yards up the road is this place, which is the Ventnor Gardens. It's the Botanic Gardens, and you can park here all day for £5. So that's what we're going to do, and hopefully we get a look round the gardens after we've been for lunch. Love all the flowers either side. Well, hopefully I'm about to try my first ever crab pasty. What wine did you go for?
Sauvignon Blanc.
Mm.
So I'm having some salmon.
Cheers.
Same country.
Sweet potato. Oh, would you?
Salmon.
Very delicious.
Yeah. Mine is as well.
Lots of flavour.
And obviously it's hot. I didn't expect it to taste so nice. Hot crab is absolutely delicious. Steep Hill Bay is well worth the walk and has a beautiful little beach. For food, you've got the crab shed and another restaurant. There were some lizards on the way down. Let's see if we can catch them on the way up. I haven't seen lizards like these since I was a small boy. Those steps are all leaning to the
Yeah,
left.
they're on the wonk, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going to look around the gardens now then.
Yeah, we are.
You've been tagged. Only got washing up liquid in it. What sort of tree is this then?
Well, we don't know. There's no signs saying what things are.
So if you're wondering, it costs £10.50 each to get in here. Is that natural on the tree, or have they wrapped? No, it must be natural, they haven't wrapped it. Sadly, I know very little about gardening, but one day I want to grow my own veg. We see you, squirrel.
This is Britain's hottest garden. Claims to be 5 degrees centigrade hotter than the rest of the Isle of Wight and the rest of mainland UK. It's no wonder we're steaming up. It's It's like 31 degrees centigrade in here. So we keep going down here till we get to a fountain courtyard.
There's an ultra strong smell of honey in the air here. We're off. See you later, Ventnor Gardens.
Yeah.
The best thing so far, going left here,
Yeah.
was that crab today, that tunnel.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
It was absolutely delicious. I just wish it was twice the size. Who would have thought that hot crab would be so tasty? But I suppose, I don't know why I think that, because you get it in spaghetti, don't you, and stuff like that.
You do, don't you?
You've got to have both meats, haven't you, though? You've got to have that brown meat and the white, otherwise it's you don't get the taste. I think all the taste is in the brown meat. Time for a chillax up on the downs.
Popular place for dog walkers.
Yeah. So we had a bit of an altercation up there, didn't we, Charlie? Not between us, but between two dog walkers. Because one of them was not controlling his dog properly. One bloke had a large dog, didn't he, that was running out of control.
Yeah.
And the other person, a couple, and a small
It's a smaller dog, like a terrier.
Yeah. It's time for a nice evening meal. Looks busy.
Overspill car park. Very popular place. Look.
So that blew out because we didn't book. They could do us, but only if we sat outside, and we didn't really fancy that. So this is Hunter's chicken. Charlie Brown's got the same. It's all right, Bunny?
Delicious.
Good. Finally got in somewhere.
Yeah, I was just so hungry.
Yeah. Right, we're staying here tonight so we can catch the ferry tomorrow. That was quite a peaceful night here, really. But we've been joined by people, and I think they use this spot to go to work, maybe in this building next to us. So we're going to clutter off now.
Yeah, it's a classic boat museum and gallery. So we're going on one of those later. At Funnel Ferry to Southampton.
2 hours, no return parking here. So we'll just
To us.
hold up here for a bit.
Nice view.
Never park by a park bench. We've had a brilliant time on the island and can thoroughly recommend it to everybody. This is a perfect spot to kill a little bit of time before we have to get our ferry. There's some blooming big ships in the Solent. You're about to go out and get photos.
Yes.
Okay, well, keep the door shut. Keep the door shut because there's midges out there and you've already been bitten, haven't you?
Yeah, on my eyebrow here.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
Yesterday. And
Yeah.
a couple of days ago I got bitten here. Cheek.
They must love you. I don't really fancy breakfast, do you?
Not after that huge meal we had last night.
Yeah.
So A cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll have ginger tea, please.
We're having these pucker 3 gingers are our favourites at the moment.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say they're my favourite. My favourite is actually tea with milk and about 2 sugars, but I haven't had that for blooming yonks. So we're a little bit early. Let's see what they do.
Southampton ferry,
Oh yeah, they're queuing for the
chain link.
yeah, chain link. I am confused. Are these people, if I went down there now, would I be jumping the queue?
Yes, probably.
So a bit of a strange system here, because there were a whole number of lanes when you came in. Then lots of people seemed to be just waiting to be called forward to the kiosk. And then people started coming from behind us and overtaking and going straight up. So we did the same. And just a tip for anybody who books with the Caravan Club, when we gave them our name, they didn't have our booking because the Caravan Club had put it in the name of the Caravan Club. So we have to give them the reference number, and then they found it. Does anyone remember the Flower Pot Men? Oh, flobberdob.
Just height restriction. We'll get under there. Just.
I'm having a sort out.
Now we're going to be on the outside deck. No, going underneath.
Never been up here before, everybody.
No, right up. Deck C.
Your window shut? Yeah, I tried it, it's alright. Well, that's it for our trip to the Isle of Wight this time, and we had a very good time indeed. We had hardly any rain at all, and the weather was better than we could have hoped for. So the sails of the windmill. Oh, it's been a hectic day so far. So we've got White Cliff Bay down there. Branston Pickle. Not many people like it.
This is a floor tile.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this series, and if you have, then please give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and share us with your friends. She's all togged up, ready to come and take you around the house. It's the most haunted place on the Isle of Wight.
Is it?
Top dollar. If you'd like to support us further, then the best way to do that is to buy us a coffee. You can do that from as little as £1, and we'll add you to our mailing list for behind the scenes information and updates. Come on, Chutney, down you go.
Am I going first? Wow, look down there. Oh my God.
White knuckle ride. You said there's 21 colours there. Very cramped, isn't it? Here comes the ferry. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.